Visuals of Russia pounding Lviv. Well, there is also another economic crisis unfolding, and we're looking at China's role in this entire geopolitical situation and how they are reacting as well as their economy. Now, let's take a look at this next report where China is distancing itself from Moscow because they too are feeling the brunt of the sanctions. Let's see how their response has been overall. Well, that's the latest news that we're getting to you right now about China's response. And just let me read you some of the news that's coming in right now, as the war has been escalating for the last 25 days, and we continue to give you the latest information. According to the latest news break, China is distancing itself from Moscow as its economy is being slammed with sanctions from the United States and its allies. Now, last month, both countries proclaimed that their friendship had no limits. That was before Russia launched its war in Ukraine. Now, Beijing has refused to condemn Russia's attack on Ukraine. That's the latest news that we're getting to you right now. But they're feeling the heat of the unfolding situation and Russia's attack on Ukraine, but wants to avoid being impacted by the sanctions. And it has repeatedly denounced it as an ineffective way of resolving the crisis. But it is quietly distancing itself from Moscow as they are being slammed with repeated sanctions after sanctions. And more news coming in right now from Ukraine. Russia's foreign minister has said that the United States is holding the Ukrainian delegation's hand and preventing it from accepting demands that he considered minimal during talks with Russia. Earlier this week, the 27-nation bloc approved a new set of sanctions to punish Moscow for its invasion of Ukraine. The Frenchmen are facing sharp increase in energy and cereal prices used for heating and feeding their livestock. They are starting to worry over the economic consequences of the degraded relations between Russia and the European Union. A day after Ukraine's cultural capital was hit by Russian airstrikes, civilians in Lviv took part in weapons and first aid training inside a school organized by local volunteers. Although the city feels somewhat distant from the war, Friday's strike outside the international airport was a reminder that no city in Ukraine is 100% safe from being targeted by Russia's military. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky presented state awards to soldiers of the Rapid Operational Response Unit of the National Police. The unit is designed to respond to emergency situations and perform complex duties.